Good evening, I'm Matt Woodman. This is CTV News at 5. Tonight, targeted 3 times, businesses owned by the same family hit by arsonists and vandals. Joining forces, 2 former UCP MLAs discussing a new deal with another provincial party. And the best bang for your buck, trying to keep expenses down during Edmonton's festival season.
CTV Edmonton, local breaking news with Matt Woodman.
An Edmonton business owner has had 2 of her businesses destroyed by arson and a 3rd vandalized, all in the last 10 days. The owner's daughter says her family is in shock. As CTV's Nav Sangha reports, they don't understand why they're being targeted.
In the early hours Wednesday, 2 people in all black can be seen walking in front of a nail salon in West Edmonton. Then a loud bang, followed by the sound of glass shattering. Moments later, flames erupt, reflected through the storefront window. The target of the arson, Valley Nails and Spa, a family-owned business. The owner's daughter, who wishes to remain anonymous for her family's safety, says she doesn't know why anyone would go after her mother's business.
Like, when I first saw this, my heart dropped, and then seeing my mom sobbing on the floor, it just made it worse.
And not for the first time. Their other nail salon in Southwest Edmonton was burnt down last week. Then on Tuesday, someone smashed the front door of their boba tea shop. Loud bangs can be heard from the surveillance video inside.
Like, she's been crying this whole week. She feels like there's nothing left.
The owner's daughter says they did not receive any threats prior to these incidents.
I mean, we're worried that maybe the boba shop might be burnt down along with this, and it really breaks our heart.
The family has installed cameras at their home and started parking their cars inside their garage, fearing the worst.
My mom, she's too afraid to go anywhere. She doesn't even trust her own house.
The daughter says her father is disabled and cannot work, so the 3 businesses are her family's livelihood. Now with 2 of them destroyed, she doesn't know what her family will do.
The shops will take over a year to rebuild, and that's basically my mom having no source of income for a year, and that's really devastating for her.
A daycare next door to the nail salon where 74 kids are registered has also been shut down as damage is assessed. Police say today's fire has been deemed suspicious, and they are investigating the other incidents. Nav Sangha, CTV News, Edmonton.
A 68-year-old piano teacher is facing sexual assault charges tonight. Edmonton police say it received reports that over the past year, a 9-year-old girl had been sexually assaulted by her piano teacher on several occasions. Police say she had been taking lessons at Peter Barant's home. Investigators say they're releasing his photo because they believe there may be more victims, and they're asking them to contact police. RCMP say they've foiled an organized car theft ring responsible for taking nearly 200 vehicles. Police say the group used the Alberta Registry's third-party authorization system to register fake VIN numbers under other people's names. These vehicle identification numbers were used to hide stolen vehicles. Since December, police say they've recovered nearly $2 million worth of stolen cars from across Canada and overseas. Officers are currently working to find more than 150 others.
They've registered and insured the vehicles to then immediately report them as lost, so then they're getting money from the insurance companies. So if you had a $60,000 vehicle, they're registering it to this third party, they're then reporting it stolen. So not only they still have the stolen vehicle, they also have $60,000.
7 people are facing nearly 100 charges. Police are warning people in downtown Edmonton about a series of apartment break-ins and thefts. The Edmonton Police Service says someone broke into several apartments in a building near 106th Street and 97th Avenue earlier this month. Police say the thieves marked apartment door frames with glue to figure out which ones were empty for long periods of time. Police released surveillance photos of 2 men hoping for tips. Police say anyone going on vacation should remember to hide their valuables and have someone check their property while they're away. Alberta Premier Danielle Smith says she's still hopeful there will be a way to resurrect the Northern Gateway Pipeline project to British Columbia. Plans for the pipeline from Bruderheim, Alberta to Kitimat, BC was rejected by then Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Smith says her and BC Premier David Eby have a lot in common when it comes to energy projects. Smith says there's potential to take a new look at the plans.
It may not be the same route. It certainly needs to have a lot more consultation. The first time that it went through, it had 35 Indigenous partners who were equity owners in that, and that has to be the starting point for any new project. There has to be meaningful engagement and meaningful economic involvement of nations.
BC's Premier says he agrees with Smith. There is a lot of work to do on a project that would create great economic opportunities for both provinces. He says the pipeline would need private sector support before BC can turn its attention to it. Two former UCP MLAs trying to relaunch Alberta's Progressive Conservative Party are working on a new partnership with the Alberta Party.
This is a way that gets us official party status faster, but without getting caught up in all the legal games that the UCP seems to be playing right now to get in our way.
Pete Guthrie and Scott Sinclair are trying to work with the Alberta Party. In a statement, interim Alberta Party leader Lindsay Amontia says, "We are exploring opportunities and partnerships that would raise the level of political discourse and refocus the conversation on improving the lives of all Albertans, not just insiders." Guthrie says he'd eventually like the party's name to change. He says he has received a cease and desist notice from the UCP trying to prevent him from using the Progressive Conservative brand.
Basically, what they're trying to do is throw us off course by dragging us into legal battles. But we're not quitting. We're adapting. And yes, this did slow us down a bit the last 10 days or so with this cease and desist maneuver. But really, it's only fueled us.
We reached out to the UCP for comment. We have not heard back yet. Guthrie says once everything is finalized, he will run to become party leader. All right, let's head over to the Weather Center now. Corey filling in for Josh Clausen tonight. Not a great day, not an amazing day out there, Corey, but not a bad day either. Just kind of an average bland day, wasn't it?
I guess so,
yeah, you guessed, yeah.
That's a way to put it. As we're flying high right now with the CTV drone outside, you can see that it is a bit of a gray afternoon, and as we go throughout the rest of the evening, we'll see a few breaks in the cloud, but with this cloud cover, there is a slight chance that we could see some scattered showers. You're looking down at the exhibition grounds down at K-Days, and yeah, for us here in Edmonton, as we take a look at our current temperature right now, we are sitting at 20. Still some scattered showers in and around the city. As we take a look at our almanac for today, so far 20 is our high, average seasonal high 24. So a little bit below that, but we should be just above it for tomorrow. As we take a look, there's some lightning coming up northwest of the city out towards Grand Cache. But as we take a closer look to home, we are seeing some scattered showers moving through the Edmonton area and south all the way down towards Red Deer. They are pulling to the east-southeast. So we did see some move through the K-Days exhibit grounds, but those are now moving off now and towards Sherwood Park and the south side of the city, seeing some showers. As we take a look at our forecast for tonight, we might gain another degree. And then that'll be about it. Mostly cloudy with a slight chance of scattered showers. Tomorrow morning, 14 to start, slight chance of scattered showers, and then a mix of sun and cloud. 26 for a high for tomorrow. And as we go throughout tomorrow afternoon and supper hour, we could see some thunderstorms in the region. A better chance of that for tomorrow. Friday, 22. 19 Saturday, the weekend, looking slightly cooler than it did at the beginning of the week. More details on that coming up a little bit later on.
Based on my description of the weather, you can see why I leave the forecast to you, Corey. Thanks very much. Coming up next on CTV News, a record-breaking ride. A man living on a Ferris wheel for charity steps off after more than 2 days.
Brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
You're watching CTV News at 5.
Everything seems to cost more these days, and summer fun is certainly no exception. Going to K-Days can be an expensive outing, but organizers are offering options for people looking to get the best bang for their buck. CTV's Jeremy Thompson reports.
You don't have to drive to K-Days, but if you do, you're in for $20 before you reach the gate. General admission for an adult, $18, but the fair is offering cheaper options. 5,000 people got in for free on opening day. There have been special value days where a City of Edmonton leisure pass, library, or transit card got you through the gates. And K-Days has partnerships with local restaurants, too.
When you go in and purchase a product with them, you'll get 2 complimentary K-Days admissions conditions.
Getting in is one thing. For some, the cost of everything else.
Expensive.
Expensive, but like the experience is worth it overall.
Carnival games are a big part of the fun. Most cost $10 per play. And then there's the rides. You can buy various ticket packs, but the big rides cost 15 tickets each. So the best bang for your buck is to ride all day with a $73 wristband.
Pretty much anywhere you go and everything's pretty expensive. So yeah, you're kind of prepared to spend the big buck when you come to places like this.
Food is the other K-Days staple. And what did this run you?
About 130 for everything.
And how do you feel about that?
It's expensive, but everything's expensive.
Not everything. K-Days has plenty to see free of charge. Nightly concerts and fireworks shows come with admission. And inside the Expo Center, exhibits like the Indigenous Experience feature free events and activities.
We're turning this into a dirty Red Bull.
Of course, you can spend money too.
This will cost you $11 here at Starbucks Pre-Lemonade.
How much for a corn dog? $10? Could I get a corn dog, please? It's an extra $3 for the dill pickle mini donuts. I think I probably got to do that.
The dill pickles are $12.
I could eat that.
All in a healthy meal, general admission, parking, games, and all the rides I can handle cost about $150. The price for summer fun, but one most we spoke with don't mind paying. At K-Days, Jeremy Thompson, CTV News.
One man at K-Days is certainly getting his money's worth. After 54 hours up in the air, he's back on the ground. CTV's Naraman Issa joins us live from K-Days this evening, where Chris Sheets just finished his Ferris wheel fundraiser. Naraman?
Yeah, Matt, after 54 hours, you are finally on the ground, Chris. That's got to feel good.
It feels real good. I don't know, the hammy, I think I pulled my hammy sitting in that thing and sleeping in it.
Well, we're going to ask, so you were up there for 54 hours. You're raising money for Alberta Dreams. This is a charity that provides, you know, these fantastic opportunities for children who are with chronic injuries, diseases, life-threatening diseases. You know, what were some of the challenges you were facing up there?
You know what? It was the nighttime for sure. Like, it was the sleeping was difficult because I didn't get any, to be honest. But I've said many times over and over, the fact is that it's discomfort for me for 54 hours. But these children, a lot of them deal with discomfort every day of their lives, and their families do too, right? So I'm blessed to have a healthy little granddaughter here, and that's just a reminder that you want to give back for those that aren't that lucky.
And you got emotional when you were talking about your granddaughter and how there are some people who do have sick children in their families. Others are, you know, they have, you know, healthy babies. And so how important is it for people to donate to a cause like Alberta Dreams?
It's fantastic. Alberta Dreams, again, delivering these dreams to these children, as you said, across the province. I know CTV's all over the place. 320 different communities across the province have gotten dreams from Alberta Dreams over the last 39 years. And now, since this Ferris wheel thing happened, we're getting so many more requests. So now we need more money to meet the need for these dreams and to make these things happen for these well-deserving children.
Okay, so you were aiming to raise $54,000 for the 54 hours you were up there. How much did you guys wind up raising?
Over $70,000, and I can tell that it's still jumping up, and you can continue to go give at albertadreams.ca. Thank you to everybody who stepped up. All of our sponsors, Golden Spike Lumber in Spruce Grove, and so many other people stepped up. But we love you all for doing this, and it's your money is going to be so well spent by this organization. We're not very big, but we're scrappy, and we're making a huge difference with your help.
Leona, did you like Grandpa doing that?
She came onto the wheel last night, and she loved it. She already loves the wheel, so she's very interested in my microphone, as you can see.
Well, there you go. So, Chris Sheets, welcome back to Earth. Welcome back to the ground. And we're going to send it back to you, Matt. But yeah, anyone who wants to donate, you can head to the Alberta Dreams website. They made their goal, but you know what? Any amount will count towards a wonderful charity. Back to you.
Absolutely. Naraman Issa, thanks very much. Still to come tonight on CTV News, Flyby, why members of the Canadian Air Force flew over the K-Days grounds.
Programming brought to you by Federated Co-ops. Find your summer sweepstakes. Unlock your chances to win at your local co-op.
People at K-Days were treated to an Air Force flyover this afternoon in honor of Heroes Day. The military also had a display of tanks and other tactical equipment. Today, military personnel, first responders, and healthcare families get free admission to the K-Days exhibition grounds. Not exactly a hero's welcome weather-wise that we were hoping for, Corey. The weather all week has been below average temperature-wise and cold to start the day, too.
Yeah, very chilly to start this morning. There were temperatures in the low single digits throughout the province. There was a frost advisory put in place yesterday for some areas. Right now, we're going to take a look outside.
It's July, for Pete's sake.
It is. This is a live look through the Action Furnace River Valley Skycam. Action Furnace fixed rider. It's free. 19 degrees. A little bit on the cooler side. Today, average seasonal high is 24. Let's take a look at some of those temperatures from the morning. We started off at 6 here in the city. Red Deer 4, Jasper 5, Banff 3. Fort McMurray was also quite chilly at 4, so it was a very chilly start to the day. Temperature-wise right now, we've got some temperatures in the low to mid-20s in the north and into the south. High level 25, Lethbridge 24, Medicine Hat 21. We're at 19. We did make it up to 20. We'll see if we gain another degree or two back. But at this point, we're not going to see much more warming as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. As we take a look at the satellite radar up towards Grand Cache, we have some storms there. A lot of lightning popping up on the map. Spirit River towards Grand Prairie, seeing some storms move into the region there. In the Edmonton area, out towards Vegreville, and then south, we do have some scattered rain and showers. We did see some pass through central areas of the city. Now it's the southeast corner that we are seeing some showers. Sherwood Park as well. This is all pulling to the east-southeast. Slight chance we could see a few more scattered showers as we go throughout the supper hour. And then overnight, partly cloudy. Tomorrow morning, a little bit more cloud than sun as we start off. Slight chance of scattered showers tomorrow morning. It's tomorrow afternoon where things kick up. We could see some severe thunderstorm watches put in place. Areas to the north, a good chance of seeing some storms for us. It looks like late afternoon through the supper hour and early evening. We could see some storms in the Edmonton area as well. So we could see some strong winds, heavy rain, possibly even some small hail associated with this. So we're going to keep an eye on that as it develops throughout the day tomorrow, and then things do settle down after that. Tomorrow's lows, much better than this morning. Fort McMurray 8, Slave Lake 10, Banff 9, much better than their 3 degrees that they started off at today. As we take a look, temperatures still on the warmer side compared to where we've been in the north. We've got 27 for Cold Lake and Vegreville for tomorrow. Lac La Biche could see some good storms, 26. As we move into areas to the south, temperatures starting to climb into the high 20s, in and around 30 for Medicine Hat. As we take a look at our forecast here in Edmonton, as we go throughout the evening, about 18 degrees, wind light. Tomorrow morning, starting off at 14, slight chance of scattered showers, and then 26 tomorrow afternoon. Could see some thunderstorms again late afternoon through the supper hour and early evening. Friday, 22, slight chance of scattered showers, a little bit more cloud than sun. And there's the weekend, 19s for Saturday, Sunday. The forecast has been deteriorating a little bit the closer we've been getting to the weekend. A chance of showers both days. Better chances at this point early Sunday, and then 22 on Monday with a mix of sun and cloud. The extended forecast still looks a lot warmer. Those details in the 6 o'clock newscast.
All right, Corey, thanks very much. Many people's lives are still upside down following last summer's wildfire in Jasper. Most of the destruction was in residential areas, and the rebuild is taking longer than expected.
I spend half my days just dreaming about being in my new home and wishing that the future would come faster.
Jason Stockfish lost his home in the fire. 1 year later, the rebuild is on hold. As of last week, only 8 properties in his neighborhood had received an approved development permit, and only 1 was cleared for construction to begin. Encore Master Builder has contracts for 12 homes in Jasper, including Stockfish's. The company's president believes layers of bureaucracy as well as old and odd zoning rules are slowing the process down.
That's a little bit tricky to navigate when you're using, you know, motifs from the 70s and different older zoning requirements, and you're building new construction. I was expected to be in the ground in the early summer here and starting to build.
We'll have much more on this story, including the park's response on CTV News at 6. When we return, illustration instructor and Australian cartoonist teaching kids in our city how to create their own.
Everyone can draw. If you can write your name and you can draw a straight line and a circle connected together, you can draw.
CTV
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
Coming up on CTV News at 6, a settlement after a coal company sues the Alberta government, plus where you might find bang for your buck at Taste of Edmonton. And a legendary metal band makes its way to our city. Those stories and more on CTV News at 6 with Jeff Hastings. Ground is broken on a new school for the city's Muslim community. This field on 86th Street and 41st Avenue will one day be home to the Omar Ibn Khattab Academy. Staff say they hope to raise $27 million for the school through donations. They're aiming to open it in September of 2026. After a hiatus due to the COVID pandemic, the Illustrating Man is back in Edmonton teaching kids how to cartoon. CTV's Amanda Anderson has more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, kids.
Within seconds, these kids are seated and eager to learn.
Hey, boys and girls, copy me step by step. Start by drawing the koala's very big nose.
Danny Cohen is showing them how to draw cartoons.
Everyone can draw. If you can write your name and you can draw a straight line and a circle and connect it together, you can draw. Big circle. Step 1.
With the help of a projector, Cohen walks the kids through each step.
He makes it really easy because it's like step by step. Like I learn lots of little techniques for drawing.
It's a cartooning summer camp with an Australian flair.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Well done, boys and girls.
The camp is put on by Cartoon Kingdom, Australia's largest cartooning company. This is Cohen's first time back in Edmonton since COVID hit.
We used to get 60, 70 kids a day. We're down to 20 kids a day, but I'm hoping to boost that up again. And, you know, when the word gets out, they'll bring their friends, and next year they'll come back again, and hopefully the numbers will double.
Cohen says his goal is to get the kids to enjoy disconnecting from technology.
I mean, it's a lot of just meeting new people, which it's fun to make new friends, and then it's kind of like a day of just doing, like, not work or anything, like, so you get to just have fun.
Not only do they draw, but I also believe in taking the kids outside and having fun. So we have a good balance. We're indoors, we're outdoors. It's a good mix, and the kids love it.
Some of the campers now find themselves drawing at home.
Last time I was here, I drew a lot of the things I learned afterwards, yeah.
I practiced, and then my mom's like, wow.
There's still spots available in Edmonton until Friday. Then this cartoonist will head to Fort McMurray for a weekend camp.
And I do these camps in 11 countries around the world, but I think Canada's my favorite.
Amanda Anderson, CTV News, Edmonton.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Woodman. CTV News continues right now.